Good evening, Speed Gaming 3, and welcome to another weekly race here with the Zelda 1 Randomizer. I am Moonrisen Phoenix, and joining me in the booth for tonight's four-player featured race, it is also a good evening.
Quack.
Indeed, Quack. It is Avian Night here in the booth, and here we are with our four featured runners. On the top left, we've got Leslie Pro _04. On the top right, Chess Jerk. On the bottom left, Truant Gamer, and on the bottom right, our defending champion for Champion's Choice. It is Adirondack Rick.
I see a bunny, I see bacon, I see a heart, and I see a top rope.
I definitely see the heart, yes. There is no question. We have a solid group of runners here tonight, though. That is absolutely, there is no doubt on that.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting because the math on 9 is skewed a little bit more towards Silver's being there because of the 5 items that now can't be a 9. So the math on when you go to 9 has changed slightly.
And we're off just northeast of Vanilla Start.
So what do you think the first thing we're going to be looking for is?
Probably a weapon of some sort. And, well,
you mean like
that? Behold. Yep. Well then, that takes care of that.
So the sword is where the sword normally is. And naturally we're going to see some early attempts at bomb drops, which Chess Jerk is able to get one, Truant Game is able to get one, Leslie and Rick do not have the same luck to get one.
It's still early. I mean, one kill, one bomb, but if you don't get it, you still got two chances on the first 10 kills to get one. Plenty of time.
This is not a friendly screen.
No. I can name a few that would be friendlier. Also, how about we talk about a bit about the flag set here?
Well, perhaps the most important change is that 9 is just freely available to go into whenever you find it.
And another thing that viewers might notice, when you get into a dungeon, you don't know where you are exactly.
But you have a couple of ways to help figure it out very quickly, including the fact that it is all first quest dungeons.
Absolutely, including the layouts. So if you recognize a layout from the vanilla game, well, you're already a heck of a lot further down the line than most. I can word.
That's a Goma. That's a bow.
That's... wow.
Rick finds the bow in level green.
Level green, yes. That's... oh wait, is he using the... oh, he's using the Garia sprite today. Oh.
Yeah, that's generally what Rick does. If there was a bunny sprite, he would use that. And we have Ladder, also in level green. But are they the same green?
That's a very strong question there. Well, it's in Vanilla 1, so Vanilla 1's got some kind of dungeon.
Vanilla 1 was level yellow. I think green I think Rick, Chess Jerk, and Truant Gamer are all in the same green right now.
Maybe it's level 1?
I'm thinking it's 2.
Then again, we also have Heart Shuffle is on, so there's no telling, really.
Yeah, I think green is level 2. No, wait, that's a Dark Room. Dark Rooms Dark Rooms I guess could appear in level 2. That's a candle for Leslie.
And that was, oh wow, in the desert shop. And you're correct, that is level 2.
So I'm gonna say level 2 has bow and presumably a ladder.
That's a definitely good start, considering sword was found for all our runners within the first 30 seconds. Oof. Yep, those Garias not playing nice with Chess Jerk right there.
Well, they generally don't play nice with anybody, so I'm not surprised by that.
They never do. I mean, come on. Throwing boomerangs all over the place and they're only aiming for your face.
They're aiming for the face. Keys are also not nice because they like to just tackle you. Hey, look, bombs.
There's that ladder for Chest Jerk.
Looks like we have an any road sighting. Expect Rick will find this ladder relatively soon here.
Bow found, ladder found. That's a power bracelet on the coast.
It's a good thing Truant Gamer has the ladder. He's just got to get back there.
But yes, you'll notice our runners are not going to pick up Triforce pieces if they can. I mean, health refills are always good, but the Triforce will not be necessary here today as Chest Jerk finds a level just south of Death Armos.
And there's a non-useful bait block. It's like Chest Jerk is in level Aqua? I don't know. I don't like to call it level Blue because level Blue is the Vanilla 2 palette.
Yeah, that's not blue. Speaking of not blue, okay, I thought for a moment this could be level 8, but this room says no.
Based on that start, this could be 6, this could be 4. There's a recorder on the ground in level Teal. No, this isn't Teal. Teal is the eye-blinding color that nobody likes.
Yes, and
Ladder for Rick.
We're gonna have a few people here that are gonna be happy to find that recorder real early.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that level Teal is level 7.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not friendly.
What are you talking about? It's horrendously friendly. It's friendly to Ganon.
Well, yes, but 5 keys. Seriously?
I think you leave.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Especially with one item out of the dungeon already.
Wait, and then there's that empty. I think this might be level 5.
No, it can't be 5. Because if it was 5, the top row wouldn't be that wide.
True.
Chat's saying it could be 4.
4, yeah, because there is that hole in the map.
I'm gonna want to see some maps from the runners.
It's
There's level purple.
Purple, yay! Here we go.
Go to the purple level. Yeah, I think this has to be 7.
Yeah, this level. Oh, hey, Wizrobes. Uncle Wizzy coming to play already.
So what do we think level purple is?
Pain in the neck.
Well, yes, but besides that. We have 2 runners now in level purple. Rick's going to pick up the power bracelet and promptly take a Lionel hug. Seeing suggestions of 5 in chat. Also seeing suggestions of 1.
I think Rick, you take one of the things Rick got there. The other one, not so much.
Getting a vanilla 2 check. Hey, it's a magical sword.
Hey, not sure we're gonna pick that one up though.
This purple level I think is 1.
Be interesting. Well, okay, Truant says I'm getting out of here while I still can.
Oh, he's also key blocked.
Also does. Oh, how about that? Finding the Armos item on East Forest Armos. Rick's got red ring.
That's not insignificant.
Oh, absolutely not.
So we're seeing the runners kind of just try to find things. Leslie is our first runner to pick up more than 3 hearts.
Was the game told that we'd both be on commentary? Because now we've got chocobos giving our runners money here tonight.
Yeah, you know. I think it was.
I think so.
Drunk Gamer is now going to find the level at Vanilla 1, level yellow. As we find up in the corner, level orange.
This is going to be interesting. And a check on Recorded Lake reveals a large secret of 98 rupees. Not bad.
Yeah. Generally, my philosophy is vanilla money is good money, so anything above vanilla is good.
Yeah. And here's a possible item here for Leslie. What do we got?
Now, let's see. Oh, that's a book.
That's a book.
Book is in level orange, which is actually level we don't know because it's not a map. But it is hints.
Yep. And it's a comprehensive guide for understanding your chocobo, apparently, today.
Not only that, but it's helpful hints.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is at least level 5. This is probably 6. This is probably 6 that Leslie Pro's in.
Speaking of 6, Chess Jerk with check on Vanilla 6, finds another secret, and another large. Hey, how about that?
Chess Jerk finds that book. He may well just go ahead and buy the hints. That's a triangle. Leslie's going to pick it up to see what level we're in.
Being nice and helpful towards commentary here tonight.
Yeah, we have level bright yellow on Chess Jerk's side.
Oh, yeah.
That is 5.
Yeah, that is 5. You're correct. I thought for a second, wait, isn't that 7? No, 7's on the second block in the Triforce.
Yep.
So, okay. Leslie's in the section where you get the recorder, usually.
And level 1 is level bright yellow, which means level purple is level 3.
How you're able to figure that one out that quickly surprises me even today.
Something about having played a bunch of vanilla.
Oh, and how about that for information? The magical keys in level 6.
Magical key.
Speaking of magical, Chester gets his favorite item, the heart container.
Yes, Chess Jerk up to 5 hearts. Rick now in level 5. Gonna get the book. He will go ahead and pick it up. No reason to leave free information behind. And there's a white sword.
Oh, look at that. Chester getting an offensive upgrade real quick.
That's quite nice.
To say we're only 11 minutes in and we've already found all of this. Yikes.
I like what Rick's doing here. He's setting up that banana key.
How about that?
We haven't seen level 9 yet.
Level 9 power bracelet block, just you watch.
Did Chester get the bow out of 2?
I'm not sure about that one.
I have to believe he did, but I want to wait till he pauses again to confirm before I click the button. Yep, he has it.
And Rick getting that Triforce piece, about to find out what level he's in.
Leslie Pro picks up a mid-secret over here on the Lost Hills.
Or Rick just says, hey, I got the Triforce, I'm out of here, bye. Never mind the whole, And again, he's a defending champion. He knows what he's doing.
Bombs are a pretty good price here, 11 rupees.
Hey, you give me a 45% discount on bombs, I'll take the darn thing all day.
Also, Chess Jerk did like to buy a candle. Rick back in level orange. I am aware that I know the number of the level, but I'm just going to keep calling it by the color.
Chester about to go back into Vanilla 1.
Looks like he's back in level dark yellow, or level golden, which we don't quite know what it is. Based on this start, I'm willing to bet it's level 4.
Mentioned it was 3 previously, or was that something else? And I'm just confused because I haven't had caffeine yet.
So there are 2 level yellows, but one is a golden yellow and one is a bright yellow.
Yeah,
Level bright yellow is level 1, and I believe this level golden yellow is level 4.
Rick finding a medium secret of 28 in the Eastern Lost Hills.
Drink Gamer has elected to purchase wooden arrows. And a heart container on the floor in level, like, again, I believe this is level 4. And there's a ladder block. Thankfully, Chester has the ladder.
Leslie up to 5 hearts. Second only to Chester with his 6. And, well,
Oh,
there's another mugger.
Chester just gonna flat out pay the bomb to go in. I can't say I entirely disagree with the play at this point, given that you still need silvers. Hey, that's a white sword item.
Yep, that's the wand. Not a terrible item.
But
Oh,
you need 6.
There it is.
You need 6. And that is at the White Sword Cave.
Wow. Well done. Speaking of levels, though, this level that Chester again is in, I'm thinking you might be right in this being level 4, because I'm seeing a lot of rooms you see in that level in vanilla.
And level 4 is very unique in that it has only a couple of rooms that you actually have to clear the enemies in order to get through. So I'm not quite sure why Leslie's clearing them Leslie Chester's clearing them unless he wants less enemies on his way back. But hey, we got a staring for it. It has silvers.
Well, there's a find.
Alright, so if I'm Chester, I'm just gonna look for 9. Chester could very well be done this seed very quickly.
I would be inclined to agree. I mean, you've got white sword, you've got your silvers, you've got your bow, you've got your ladder. Why not? Just seek out 9, find it, and good day, sir.
Maybe pick up the Armos item on the way because it's free and that'll get him a red ring.
That would be outstanding. That would be like putting chocolate syrup on your waffles.
Drunk Gamer's now in 5. Finds out that Goma creeps with a magic key. But no, this is just... If you route the seed correctly, this is a very, very quick seed. The question, of course, is where is level 9? It could easily be raft blocked right now.
I mean, the raft being the only overworld block item that we haven't found yet.
Just Jerk is electing to up A.
Oh, small seed, just a little nickel there. At start, actually.
Then picks up a mid-secret. Rick just bombed the bush.
I
Gonna
mean,
elect to get that bomb back.
To be fair, I mean, if you want to light the bush on fire, that's one way to do it, right?
Yes. So the question is, where is level 9?
I keep saying it might be power bracelet blocked. I don't even think we've had a check there yet.
We haven't had many of them. Chester's now going to head over towards the Deadwoods.
Could be in the southwest corner, too. I mean... There's the hint shop, but that's not going to tell you where the level 9 is.
Not necessarily. It could tell you sail over the water to find X, and then you have to go find a raft.
Good point, good point.
Drunk Gamer's going to get the news that Wand is 6 hearts.
There's a quick screen scrolling in a grave. And let's... Oh, he's going to use the world wrap to get the power bracelet.
So, if you were going to make a wrap of the world, what would it taste like?
Well... That'll go into the questions you don't expect to hear on the Z1R broadcast.
I think you'd have to use chicken as a base, because chicken is so common throughout the world. Filled with a little bit of couscous, some soy sauce, add in some olive oil to get your Mediterranean cultures. Throw in a little bit of honey, because honey is also ubiquitous. To cover your Scandinavian, you'll need a little bit of wine in there. Specifically honey wine, which also covers your honey. And then for the Americas, add in a small drop of, well, not that ingredient. The other Mesoamerican ingredient, corn.
Sure. Actually sounds like something some people would eat. Huh.
I don't think I'd eat that.
I don't know, man.
The problem, I think, would be the soy mixing with all of that.
I've heard worse.
Rick is in level 4, looking for the item in here. Gonna find the silvers and be very pleased about it, if he chooses to pay the mugger.
That's a big if, and there it is. There's the payoff. And Leslie back into level green.
Well, this level green does have the bow and ladder in it, so this is a good place for Leslie to be. As Rick gets the silver arrows, just needs to find 9. He and Chestjerk are right on top of each other. Chestjerk with a little bit of an advantage from having the white sword. But Rick having the all-important book will get some hints in level 9 we'll get some potential hints in level 9 as to where Ganon is, as well as Zelda, potentially the compass, and also
here's an interesting purchase there by Chestjerk, though. He's got some meat.
I don't think Chestjerk has seen the bait block.
Have we seen the bait block?
We saw it in 2.
Oh, oops.
It was useless. Drunk Gamer's gonna pick up the wand.
I mean, I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, when your only weapon is wood sword, of course you'll pick up the wand. Even on white sword, I'd pick up the wand.
Constant range, right?
Combination of the range, you can use it when you're bubbled, and it also acts as a nice damage boost if you can do the wand sword glitch.
Very true. Right, going to get his eyes on the white sword item very quickly.
I believe Rick has already seen this, he's just going to pick it up.
True. We're still looking for that item.
We are looking for level 9 still, but we have quite a few places left. We haven't seen North Death Mountain yet. And by North Death Mountain, I mean west.
Yes. I was wondering where you were going with that one.
Or north, if you turn the map.
I mean, it could be south that mountain with that logic in mind.
Every direction is north on Antarctica.
Yes!
So, as long as you're not playing on Antarctica, you're fine. Likewise, if you're playing at the North Pole, every direction is south.
Yeah, very true. And you mention it.
But there is no equivalent for west and east. And, we're going to see potentially some hints. Oh my goodness, level 6 is draft blocked.
Oh, that's, well done.
That's not insignificant, because it actually increases the chances we're going to find 9 without the raft.
Because that does leave only one raft spot open, you're correct.
So I think if you're truant, you're not going for the raft until the game says, no, you have to get a raft to get into 9. Everyone else does not have that information, but still, raft is very unlikely to be the answer. Gomer creeps along the coast. Now we know the coast raft spot is where level 6 is.
Well done.
This is what happens when you get the book on multiple people.
Actually, truant. About to go check the graveyard checks. I can only assume Chester went there when he went into vanilla level 6, but nothing huge there, just a medium secret. Rake, meanwhile, going to check Spectacle Rock. Are we going to see a third vanilla thing? No, we're not. It's just a bomb shot.
Spectacular Rock was not necessarily spectacular.
Not today. Truant about to get his hands on a large secret. Not going to be too upset about finding that.
Nah, usually money is a good thing to have. At least some of it. Even in rupee speed.
Especially in rupee speed.
At some point, it can get to where it's just unwieldy.
True. I mean, get into at 255 rupee, and you're practically in a supercar. So yeah.
Truant has now found a location of level 9.
Level 9. I told you level 9 was power bracelet blocked.
Now this is going to be interesting for Rick. Rick is not going to dig level 1 for a white sword at this stage. Oh, Rick loses his last bomb, but that's going to push him towards level 9, so this is not necessarily a bad thing. Chester goes back to level 5.
Oh, and Rick gets another bomb pack. Let's see what that does to his routing.
It will be interesting to see if he tries to dig level 1 before checking that power bracelet spot. Now, Truant's in level 9, but Truant does not have silvers. Does have
wrap. And Rick's found level 9 as well. And Truant stepping out of it, and Rick is saying, hey, I've got everything. Come at me.
Truant is going to find level 1 here.
Well, I say this, but at the same time, look at what's blocking Rick's bat.
Oh, there was other directions to lead from start. See?
True, but at the same time, if one of them's key blocked...
He scarred the compass. Also, that might not have been the bait block in level 2. I might be mistaken. Now Rick is key blocked.
Oh, boy. And Truant, with a key, we're going to see a little bit more of this level.
And Rick is going to try to bomb his way out of here. I like this.
It's a heads-up play for sure.
Now, if Rick finds level 1 to the south, that will be good for him. Regardless of if he digs it or not, there are some keys in there that he can probably get. We're going to see from Truant's side, not Ganon.
Yeah, dark rooms in level 9, that's going to cause a little bit of havoc.
Yes. Looks like Rick is going to like to dig this a little bit further. He does not know about that any key, so he might be saying, okay, well, maybe I can get some keys, maybe I can get the any key, I'll take either. He's going to find that it's level 1, and likely won't spend too many keys in here if he can help it. Truant gets the map of 9. Rick picks up a heart.
Truant just picks up another key, so... we're going to get a little bit more information about this.
Like here, you're not going to see Rick spend a key here.
No.
But he is getting quite a few.
I think this level 1's gone from find your items to give me keys and that's all I want.
Well, I don't see Rick complaining much about getting keys in here.
Absolutely not.
And Truant has found another stair in level 9. Finds a heart container.
I mean, not dying is good.
Rick will also find a heart container.
The factor in play there for Truant is that he is one of the runners without the red ring.
Oh, and Rick's only leaving with 2 items. Interesting. Can't say I blame him if he knows where a 9 is.
It's right there, and with 3 keys in the bank, I can fully understand this play.
Yeah, why spend more time at level 1 and potentially more keys when you have knowledge of where to go in 9?
Exactly. Oh, here's our old friend on Truant's side.
Patra! How would you feel about a double-ranged Patra?
Ugh.
And it shoots fireballs. Oh, Truant's going to try to Kananiki this, whereas Rick is going to consider some other options first. As Chester finds level Mauve. but does not care about level Mauve. Truant Gamer's back into level 9. Rick is trying his luck in this room. Gonna get the map. And this was the stair that Truant took.
Well, I was about to say he's down to 1 key, but he's about to get another one, so...
Does have to watch his rupees a little bit.
Yep, only 7 left. You'll need at least 1 for Ganon.
Chestrick is now exploring Death Mountain before checking that power bracelet spot. Rick's got a choice to make. Although this is not necessarily the most difficult choice. Go back in the stair.
Chestrick with the large secret on the top on the top left corner of the map, or at the very least the closest thing to a corner in first quest.
Rick has found another stair. This is a heart. Truant Gamer is entering and re-exiting level 9. Rick gets a key. Leslie Pro is in level 7. Fortunately, we know there's not really going to be anything of value in this 7.
Well, there was the recorder, and unfortunately, that's probably going to be the extent of it.
Yeah. The question is almost entirely one of, is Dig Dog going to be required? There are no bomb balls in this 9 at all. This is very weird.
You wonder what the game's trying to tell you. As Chester now joins the crowd in level 9.
So, Chestrick is going to be looking for the same things Rick has been looking for a little bit, which is a roar of Ganon and a door that doesn't open when you kill all the enemies in the room. Ooh, a nice Kanana key from Truant Gamer. We're going to go ahead and walk back through to make that permanently open. Rick's been getting quite a few keys in this level 9 so far. Chestrick sees the key block, goes ahead and opens it. That is not a room in First Quest 9 in that corner. Rick's going to elect to obey. But at this point, if you're Rick, you're not leaving 9 until the game forces you to leave 9. Same with Chester.
Absolutely. And Truant, well, you've got to be in it for the long run at this point.
At least until you get both items. And level 3 is by a lake.
We have a roar, however.
Ooh, that's fancy. But how do you get there? And that might be the question Rick's also asking about. How do I get to Ganon? Ooh, hello. You've not been in this room yet. There's a fiver.
Actually, I think Truant's very recently been in there.
I feel like Rick would have wanted to pick that fiver up.
Kind of surprised he didn't, now that you mention it.
Given he's only got 4 rupees. Looks like Rick's not going to take the stair. Neither is CJ.
To be fair, I mean, 4 rupees, you gotta... Maybe Rick's thinking, oh, I've got enough rupees. I only need 1 for Ganon anyway, I don't care.
He's got a wand and he's got a red potion, so he's likely fine here. Especially with that red ring in hand. And he gets another key. Chestrick is not too far behind him. Rick's going to try to bomb around a little bit.
Speaking of bombs, Chestrick with none of them on hand.
That could be a big problem for Chestrick.
Absolutely.
So Rick still has not found a way in there. It could be Magic Staircase blocked. My goodness,
boy.
Another non-door. Come on. Nope, not that way.
Oh, bombs for Chestrick.
That's huge.
Absolutely, that is...
Oh my goodness, there's a way over. Leslie Pro back in level purple.
However, oh, wait a minute.
This might be the path. This wall has to open.
Nope.
Here's Ganon.
Well, Ganon, you say that. Then again...
Okay, here's Zelda.
And, well, there's the stun lock.
Rick's got his potion out ready to go. He's going to go ahead and pop it. Chest Jerk out of bombs once again, but I don't know if... I think he needed one bomb to get up here. Yeah, you needed one bomb to get into this room, as evidenced by the fact that Rick is currently fighting the Zelda. Zelda goes down. The screen does not flash. The door opens. Chest Jerk gets a bomb drop!
However, is this actually the, nope, this ain't it. Oh.
Okay. The only way to get to that hint was to kill Ganon.
Adorable.
That's actually terrible for Truant Gamer, but hilarious at the same time.
And chat informing us that the kidnap's on the far northeast corner. Chest Jerk making easy work of Ganon. We've got some bacon, and two of our runners are making a mad dash to try and find the kidnap. Do either of them know where the end game is?
I'm not entirely... Oh, we have a compass on Truant Gamer's side. That tells us where Zelda is.
Well, yes. Yes. All right. You got a point.
And Chest Jerk doesn't know because he doesn't have the book. That's amazing.
Probably better that way. We should tell him anyway once he's done with the race.
Oh, I was going to. But it was not a question of if. It's simply a matter of when.
Good
Leslie
point.
Pro is in level 3. Truant Gamer's still looking for the items in 9. Rick and Chest Jerk are in the same room, killing the same Patra.
That white sword right now, paying dividends.
Yup. Both of them are going to want to see a compass, though.
Absolutely, especially since there was the info of keys guarding the compass.
And actually, all 3 of our runners are in the same general area of 9 right now.
Except we've got 2 of them that have the required kill to finish the game.
And one whom does not.
Indeed.
But of course, neither Rick nor Chest Jerk knows that Zelda
is on the complete utter end of the dungeon.
So this is going to be a very interesting race. And again, Truant Gamer's not necessarily very far behind. He just needs to go to 4 to get silvers. And Leslie also needs to go to 4 and get silvers, but also needs to find level 9. And with level 6 being raft blocked, I guess the raft is the most important thing you could find in here. Well, there it is. Rick has been trying to bomb that wall, but eventually gets booped away from it. We're hearing from chat that the compass was in a tea room. Triforce for Leslie Pro, gonna go ahead and pick up the health refill. Both runners are still kind of perusing around the left side of the dungeon. Leslie's taking stock of what he's got and heading back into level 3.
Oh goodness, another Patra. It's fun times for all.
Patra percent. And neither runner really seems to be willing to give up on this left side right now.
One more thing for our viewers that weren't here last week. Oh, wait a second. Here is Chester with the compass. Now knows where he's got to go.
But Rick is right behind him.
Oh, goodness. That white sword might be the deciding factor here in this race.
This is going to be such a tight finish. They're both running back to that same location. Chester also doesn't have the book, so he doesn't have to wait for the book fire. Oh, but Rick's thinking about a stair.
Chester with no bombs. That could cause a problem as well.
Yes, it could. Because you cannot get in from this side.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, Rick does have bombs. He's gonna try to bomb in. Can't go that way.
Chester does have bombs now.
Rick is gonna elect to take this stair now. He can get out of the like. As Chester is gonna elect not to take the stair. Ooh, Chester finds a bomb wall, but Rick has an alternate path. They're in the same room. Oh, this is going to be screen for screen.
Absolutely. This might come down to mere seconds.
Oh, Rick had to bomb the wall. Chester didn't. And that is going to be enough.
Get your GGs out, everybody, for both of our first and second place finishers. Chester.
Well, hold on.
Whoops.
We had one finisher before them off stream, and Mr. Fury SK.
That is correct. Chest Jerk finishing second with an official racetime.gt time of 39:47. Adirondack Rick coming in third with a 39:49. But your race winner and new champion is Fury SK, finishing with a blitzing fast time, 36 minutes and 51 seconds. Oh goodness, and we're gonna have an interesting race apparently next week. As I was about to mention prior to Chester finding the compass, that the winner of this race can either add or subtract one flag for the race next week. And I believe Fury might have made his choice.
I have some thoughts as to what his choice might be.
And what are those?
Remove Heart Shuffle, Blackout, plus minus 4 HP, maybe Force Overworld Lock.
It's neither of those, actually, if you'll check the race room comment.
Nothing. I think I'll wait for the final word from him in the Discord, but that would also be quite interesting.
Yeah, I'll definitely go with that. I'll definitely find that interesting for sure.
Although now he's kind of talking in chat and basically confirming that it is indeed the Holy Hand Grenade.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, we need the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch to beat the seed now.
That would be quite entertaining.
Sounds like we're joined by both Rick and Chester. GG's to both of you.
Thank you very much. GG, Rick.
2 seconds. We might have to put this under a review.
Yeah.
Get a official time of this.
I think is that old 3-second rule for Link to the Past still? We can go under that if you want.
It's 2 seconds now, but thank you.
Is it? Well, that shows you how much I've been paying attention to that.
I'm sure that looked absolutely incredible.
I hope so.
The difference was literally, Rick, you had to bomb a wall.
So did I. I got a few lucky bomb drops in 9, I think, without those.
No, I mean, when both of you were racing to Zelda, Rick had to bomb the wall that you had already opened.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
But, Chester, you missed the most important hint in the game, because you didn't have the book.
I hate that. Was the White Sword hint wonderful?
No. The old man behind Ganon said the silver to kill the beast lies elsewhere.
Yeah, well, that was absolutely crazy, the fact that you had to kill Ganon in order to get even that hint.
That is pretty crazy.
Well, Gerard just found it out by sheer virtue of finding both hearts in 9.
Oh, jeez. Well, you know what they say. Gotta have heart.
I am glad that I paid the toll in level 4.
Same.
Leslie's in level 6. He's the only runner that's found it so far, and we know it has a magic key inside.
All right, that's right. Level 6 did by a hint. I forgot about that hint.
Drunk Gamer is back in level 2.
The big thing here was I had 0 keys this entire seed until I found level 9, and then you need a key to get anywhere in that level 9.
Yeah, then you find just level 1 sitting right next door with a couple of keys in it, and oh, by the way, the white sword was there too.
Oh well.
Not that you needed it.
It was nice to have.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely nice to have, but oh well at that point.
Drunk Gamer has elected to go to level 7.
Ew. Where was level 7?
That was the one screen south of Death Ormos.
I never even explored that section of the world. I was like, wow, level 2. Oh, hi, Bo. And then I had to full clear it to get that ladder.
Yeah, I forgot you were playing with the Garia sprite, which changes all the old men into enemies, and I thought you had found the bait block in 2. Instead, you just found a Garia.
Yep, I found a sad Garia that really didn't do anything.
Well, Leslie Pro just got a hint for where 9 is, so that's quite important.
Wait.
I could have used that hint.
Truant and Leslie don't have the red ring?
I don't think either of them's gone to the Armos spot, although Truant might have it and it's just not marked.
Well, to be perfectly fair, what is on the east side of Hyrule? Nothing, besides the red ring. There's literally nothing over there.
Well,
There's a level over there. I have no idea what it is, though. I went in and left immediately because I was already in go mode. In the northeast corner.
Wasn't the power bracelet on the coast?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Power Bracelet was on the coast. The level that you left behind Chester was 5, which had the book.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and that book was 1 room in.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh well. I couldn't even be bothered to go 1 room in.
and then I can add a key to find the the transport staircase. I'm like, no. Do I really? No. Get out of here. Go.
Bad idea. Just go.
You know, I don't think we ever saw level 8.
We did not.
Well, I mean, I only have raft spots left, so...
One of those 2 is level 6.
Oh, really? There's 2 left raft block levels? That's hilarious if that's true.
Oh, gosh.
I guess.
I mean, I found 1, 2, 3, and 4, obviously. I have a level on Death Mountain I didn't mark. I have a level in the northeast corner I didn't mark.
Oh, hold on. That could be 8.
Yeah, I dug Death Mountain, and there's a level up there.
Okay, we're hearing from chat that the other raft spot was a take any, which means you did find level 8 Chester.
Okay, so by process elimination, it has to be level 8 on Death Mountain, yeah.
Or as we call it, level mauve.
Just the one thing that I couldn't stand is how bad my bombing was this seed on the overworld.
Well, the globals decided to make up for that.
The globals were pretty nice. I will agree. I will admit to that.
Leslie Pro has found Zelda's room. Fortunately, she's been replaced by snakes.
It does appear that Leslie Pro does have the red ring too, because they didn't lose a half a heart when they bumped into the ropes.
And Trink Gamer's back in level 3, probably just doing anything in his power to not have to pay the toll in 4.
And I saw that toll, and I'm like...
It wasn't pleasant.
How am I supposed to pay keys? You haven't given me a single key this entire seed so far, so how am I supposed to pay that toll?
You're supposed to go to 3, get the raft, go to 6, and get the any key, and then you can go back and pay it.
I want to know how many keys I actually picked up. It wasn't more than 5. I bought a key, too. I couldn't have picked up more than 5 keys.
I bought 0 keys. I probably ended up with, like, maybe 7 keys found in that level 1 and 9 combined.
I only found 2 keys in 1? Maybe only 1. I'm not sure.
I think I left with 3, if I remember correctly.
Well, I hard right ordered level 1. I went right to all 3 items immediately. I think I found 1 key on the way, and that was it. So I have 2/3 of level 1 unexplored.
The left wing, I think, had 2 rooms with keys in it. That's probably where you're talking.
I did not go left. I went right.
I went left from the juncture. I never went down. I never went right. I'm like, screw this. Let's go to 9. We got to go. Can't waste any more time. I mean, levels 1 and 9 were right next to each other, just to answer what the question from chat was. Level 9 was at the grave push armos, or push power bracelet spot, and level 1 was the bomb spot right below it.
Would have won if I hadn't decided to dig Death Mountain instead of checking that one power bracelet spot. Dang it!
Leslie Poirot has whistled from 6 to 6.
I screwed up with my bombing there, so I pretty much was forced to go in that direction. So that was a lucky, happy little accident.
Well, I mean, I'm bombing Death Mountain, thinking I only have 3 spots left, and I have 2 dungeons outstanding, including level 9. I'm thinking, do I really have to dig a level for the raft? And luckily, I didn't have to.
And by the way, I love the fact that now we've had back-to-back weeks of this flag set here. Both weeks we needed the power bracelet to get into 9.
The game knows.
You know that this means next week the power bracelet's not going to be required for 9, it'll be required for 7, which has silvers.
No, Elsoa. Fury, who won this race, has now made it so another item will be the barrier to get into level 9, and that's going to be the power bracelet.
Okay, I can still have power bracelet block 7 with silvers. These two are not mutually exclusive.
Right, I'm just saying that it's going to be power bracelet for level 9 again.
No, it'll be a power bracelet blocked level 9 with a power bracelet as a holy grail item.
Also, did we start with a Triforce?
No.
Okay, I didn't know why my Triforce 5 is marked, because I never set foot into level 5, so... I don't know how I picked it up.
Into it and immediately left.
Somebody probably accidentally marked it when they were trying to mark mine, maybe.
Could be.
Could be.
Because I did get the Triforce out of level...
I refuse to accept responsibility for picking up a Triforce in a seed. You don't need Triforces.
Instructions unclear. You pick up a Triforce when you're deep at a level 7 because you just got the item and you want a healthy fill.
I mean, that makes sense. My level 5 Triforce is because you know how the spawns in level 5 seem to be a little further up in the room, so I actually accidentally walked into it.
Quote-unquote, accidentally.
Look, it's not our fault that they make the Triforce a shiny piece of cheese.
Why does every Twitch chat have to be down to the subject of food?
Because
hungry.
People like food?
Yes, I get that. I'm just...
Quick note that Truant just paid the toll.
And it's going the wrong way.
And Leslie's headed towards the areas of levels 9 and 1. Truant doesn't have any keys, but Truant's seen a heck of a lot of 9s, so Truant probably has paths to both at this point.
Yeah, shoutouts to the immediate roar of Ganon that you can't get to.
And then you were forced to get to, because there was only one path at the beginning of 9. That's a classic key block 9. If you didn't have a key, you couldn't go in.
Yes, that's why I had to go to the screen that was to the south. I was at that point in time either looking for another level or the rupees to buy a key. And level 1 turned out to be the luck. I never even saw that large secret.
It was 98.
Yeah, I see that now.
Truant Gamer has picked up the silver arrows.
Oh, I mean, the first big secret was under Recorder Lake, so that may be why.
And the recorder was in 1. I'm sorry, 7.
I was going to say, wait a moment. How is there 2 heart containers, a white sword, and a recorder in 1?
Because 1 is super stacked in this seed, that's why.
You take the 7, you rotate it at a 45-degree angle, and then you're in 1.
Also, what are we talking about doing math on stream?
Instructions.
I haven't done any math on the stream yet.
You just did.
I hadn't done any
Angles
math
are
before that
part
point.
of mathematics. Angles are part of mathematics.
Yeah, well, you know what? What is the square root of an angle?
Moon Risen, you're about to be on your own.
Well,
I mean, we didn't get to see my favorite hint, which is what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen keys, because I actually know the answer to that.
What is the answer to that?
8 miles per hour.
You have a source on that?
Well, given that the average American bat flies at about 10 miles per hour, and if you factor in a small speed reduction for the fact that it just got bonked on the head, 8 miles an hour seems fair.
Citation needed.
I'm going to Wikipedia for Legend of Zelda Keys speed, and it better be there. I'll be sorely disappointed if it's not there.
Although, if we use 8 miles per hour as the baseline, Link is running faster than Usain Bolt.
You know, at this rate, Chesjerk, you got to get to Speed Gaming Live 2023 and do commentary with me and Elsoa.
I sure hope to be able to do so. I will make it happen one way or another.
Woo!
Emphasis on another.
Instructions unclear. He paid for his tickets in hearts.
Dang it.
You just show up with like 5 pallets of Russell Stover heart chocolate boxes.
Elsoa.
That's a good idea.
Elsoa.
Yes.
This isn't Kid Icarus. You can't pay for things in hearts.
But what if it's Castlevania 2?
Then it's a horrible night for a curse.
Well, that's why we're at the hotel at night.
I'm so confused. What game are we playing now? I'm lost.
Bubble Bobble.
Bubble Bobble?
Wait, you mean we're not playing Ligar?
Oh no, it's Carnovember. That's what you should be playing.
Nah.
Where's Cantaloupe when you need him?
Not here.
Probably busy smashing the card off.
You know what?
That's a fascinating backstory about that. I suddenly want to hear about that.
You know, you know that game store that's near the hotel? I got to see 3 copies of it. I wasn't going to buy one for FAP.
Wait, hold on. I apparently don't know about this, and I have lived in this area forever.
We'll talk after the stream is over.
Okay. Right now, Truant Gamer is finding a stair that takes him to Ganon without a key.
Why do you need a key for Ganon?
Well, the way you guys went, you went
I
through
needed-
go
I
all the way
needed, like,
around that thing.
I need like 2 keys to get to Ganon.
Right.
I was glad I found the keys that I had. I'm glad if I hadn't bought a key, I would have been screwed, because I did go down to 0 keys after that.
I mean, you can get there with a stair, as Druid demonstrated. You just have to remember, okay, which of these rooms are stairs, and check all of them. Also, Truant gets a stun lock. Leslie Perez found one of the hearts in 9, but not both.
Meanwhile, Truant's about to find out the truth about. Oh, he doesn't care about the hint. Nor should he.
Well, he's got the location of Zelda, and Leslie Pro now knows keys guard the compass.
Yeah, which of the 17 rooms with keys guard the compass? That was my question.
Ooh, I know.
I know which room it was too. I saw it.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
It was the
T-way
three-way intersection.
It was a T room, yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to come up with a clever name for it.
The Kool-Aid room.
Nah. No,
Yeah,
that's the Chevy room.
That's also true. I just realized I also saved a key in level 4 to get the silvers by clipping over the water in the tea room above the silvers room instead of instead of opening the door to the right.
There we
So
go.
if I had not done that, I also would have been screwed.
Everyone, please get your GGs in chat for Truant Gamer, finishing with an official time of 56 minutes and 59 seconds. That will be good enough for 6th place. Kennedy J finished in 4th with a 44.28, and Rando the Commando finished in 5th with a 50.26.
GG.
GG's to all 3 of those runners. GG to you 2, and congrats on putting up quite the show here.
Thank you.
And joining us in chat right now, Truant Gamer. GG's.
Hey, thank you.
GG, Truant.
GG's.
So, Truant, seeing as you missed it, we are obligated to tell you that the door behind Ganon was an old man that was going to tell you where the silvers were.
Well, okay then.
and you are worse off for not having that information until just now.
Yeah, I thought this is too fishy of a room. I'm gonna check it in case it's Zelda. The silvers to kill the beast lie elsewhere. Well, gee, thanks.
Would you have preferred a hint that said, find a Triforce Beast at level 7?
I would prefer a hint that says Aquamanus guards a 1994 Dodge Caravan.
And if I got that hint, I would have sat there and gone, Fred, there's something wrong here with this helpful hint seed.
But it is a helpful hint. You do have to find a Triforce piece in level 7.
Not in this mode.
Nobody said it was useful, it's just helpful.
Yeah, definitely useful and helpful are two different things, for sure.
Well, I can promise you that if I would have walked into that room just now and saw that, I probably would have forfeit just out of spite.
I would have approved that. I would have been there right there with you.
Korea grumbles by a lake. As Leslie Pro will get the white sword out of level 1.
Yeah, look at that. I had to go another 3 rooms to get that white sword. I wasn't getting that.
I enjoyed it.
We still don't know where either boomerang is. I think... Wait, do they both have to be an 8?
Yeah, that's it. 8's the only level left. You're right. Well, I mean, with Heart Shuffle. I don't know, did we find...
Heart Shuffle makes it quite a hard answer here.
Yeah.
Right, because we haven't seen the floor item in 5.
Let's just say they're both an 8 for the sake of argument.
Did we see the floor item in 6?
I think it was a heart. Leslie Pro saw it.
Okay.
Given Leslie Pro sitting on 12. By the way, how about the 6 heart white sword item?
Couldn't tell you. I had 8 when I found it.
I could tell you. I had 3 when I found it and tried it again at 4.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I found it at 5 and didn't have it, and I made a special trip back around to get it because I only had wood sword at that point, and I don't even know if I had red ring at that point.
So we're getting confirmation that the floor item in 5 is a heart. Therefore, both boomerangs would be an 8.
Well, thank goodness I spent all that time finding 8. And not going in.
Yeah, you would have gotten 2 boomerangs and some other random assorted garbage.
And probably a heart container. Gotta have heart.
Yeah, random assorted garbage.
Excuse me?
I said it!
For shame.
When you have red ring, white sword, and you just need to find 9...
I'm sorry,
sure
no, don't listen. No, la.
Look, the pigeon was quacking in the race room, so
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if we can take it seriously.
I heard something. I was like, wah, 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 wah.
Quack. Good grief.
Rick is just gonna ban all of us.
No, I'm making you all a comedy show at Speed Gaming Live.
You weren't doing that already?
Well,
Are we still on the air?
Well, considering the fact that Chess Jerk has not been to Speed Gaming Live, although his brother has.
Yeah, well, he's just more committed to speedrunning than I am. What can I say? And that just makes me sad.
Well, it makes us all sad.
But is he as committed to Heart?
You'll have to ask him yourself. I mean, I can
he's-
assume so, but I don't think he's ever played D1R, so...
I know he's committed to marbles.
Oh, always. I mentioned the wonderful, message for the white sword. And when I have seen it, it is in the game as far as I know that.
There he is.
When the wand is, or the white sword, I mean, the message can be wonderful. Wonderful.
And Leslie Pro back in level 5, also doing everything in his power to avoid paying the toll in 4, although he does have the Iniku.
Yeah, how about that toll, Truant Gamer?
By the time I got there, I said, "Okay, you can have a bomb. I don't care at this point. I know the item is up here somewhere. Just take it." I don't have keys. There were like 3 keys, I think, in the whole seed, and I found them all.
You're not wrong.
We all were in one, Truant.
Which I
And-
did not go. Where was one? Was one south of 9?
Directly
Yes.
south of 9.
All right, I had 2 initially marked as 1, and then eventually I walked in there and said, "Nope, that can't be 1."
And Leslie Pro just got the hint for the Iniku.
I thought it was nice that 1 and 3 both started you in the same room, so you had no idea which one was which.
At least it's better than Pure Second Quest, where every dungeon is level 4.
Yeah, I thought
True.
level 1 was 3 for a little bit until I got that map. I'm like, oh, this is 1. Okay.
It's
Yeah, I think I
level-
did the exact same thing.
It's level 3 divided by 3.
Also is doing math on Twitch again.
See, I was waiting for this.
Like 3 divided by
I was
3.
actually
I
looking
mean,
forward to this.
is 3 divided by 3 even really math? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I can't do any math with Leslie Pro's heart count because it's 13, which is a prime number. So that
You
makes
can
that
divide
difficult.
13 by 13.
Divide 13 by 13 and you get the number of the level that had the white sword, and the white sword deals 2 damage. 1 plus 2 is 3, which is often mistaken for level 1, and 3 squared
Hey,
is
there's
not
our bait
fair.
block.
Hey, a bait block. Hey, look at that.
Oh, that's cute.
I did buy the bait. I figured, what the hell am I going to spend my money on besides this?
Potions?
It didn't matter.
Model upgrades.
Yeah,
I mean,
what,
I
what
said-
are bomb upgrades? I didn't even see.
A ladder,
didn't
for,
see it.
a ladder for 3 easy payments of $99.95.
Did anyone else see a bomb upgrade? Because I didn't see one.
I didn't. I know
Uh,
Leslie has 12 right now, which
Leslie saw and bought one, but I don't remember where it was.
I think it was in level 6.
That
that
makes sense.
explains it.
Story checks out.
Where is the beef?
Well, I can tell
Not,
you
in,
the beef
not
is.
in Leslie's inventory, I don't think.
Monocle
Well,
rock.
You're saying Monaco Rock beef is the best beef.
It was the cheapest.
There's the heart on the floor. Okay, now that Leslie's at 14 hearts, 4 divided by 7 is 2. And 2 had 2 required items. 2 squared is 4, which had the silvers.
Did you say 4 divided by 7?
I was about to ask the same thing.
I did not say 4 divided by 7.
You gotta be
said
careful.
14.
You gotta be careful with this math.
No, I said
don't know.
14 divided by 7, I'm pretty sure.
I think somebody should check that. Somebody clip that, please. I'm pretty sure you said 4 divided by 7. That's my ears. I mean, I'm old. I can't hear anything, so.
Yeah,
Wouldn't-
I think I'll side with CJ on that one.
I might have said 14 in my head, and when it came out, it said 4.
That story checks out.
Speaking of Leslie Pro 04, they have a 4 in their name, and they're in level 4 right now.
See, 4 plus 4 is 8, which is a level we never saw. 4 squared is 16, which is 8 times 2.
I did see level 8. Thank you very much.
I stand corrected.
We saw
One
the
runner
entrance.
saw level 8, so 1 times
We s-
8 is still 8.
We saw the entrance to level 8. We didn't see inside of it much, anyway.
Still counts as 1 room.
I think the first room does count as inside the dungeon. Just saying.
Yeah.
Although I think we're falling pretty far down the rabbit hole here. Just saying.
You rang.
We're gonna
house
dis-
and keep
need
going.
some definitions of what constitutes inside a dungeon.
I mean, we can go back into the whole discussion about whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich for like the 17th time today on Speed Gaming Networks.
It is.
Thank you.
Well, we were talking about Chinese cheese earlier, so.
And a Pop-Tart's a ravioli.
Uh,
I thought Pop Tarts were Fig Newtons.
that's a bit closer to the truth.
Now, Fig Newtons are just fake Nutrigrain bars.
Also, this.
You are right.
Did you say Pop-Tarts are ravioli?
I'd like to delayed reaction to this thing.
Yeah, because I've been thinking about it for the last 45 minutes. It feels like I don't understand that one.
A filling in dough.
I'm sorry. I think you just broke my brain. Congratulations.
No, I can make it worse. Now, I just immediately imagine somebody dipping a Pop-Tart in marinara sauce.
Oh,
Oh my
please,
God.
no. Somebody will do that. They'll post it on TikTok.
Spoilers, it already is there.
It probably is.
Rick, as long as I've got you here, and I know that where this all kicked off from, did we ever figure out what was going on with the sandwiches today?
I have no clue what was going on with the sandwiches today. I guess it was a behind-the-scenes discussion between the two runners, but I don't know why we had a live sandwich making on Twitch.
I mean, we have everything else on Twitch. Why not sandwich making?
Yeah, compared to some of the other things you can find on Twitch, sandwich raking is very wholesome.
I agree.
I'd rather have a sandwich be made than the hot tub streams.
Confirmed.
Also confirmed.
Also confirmed is Leslie finding the silvers in level 4.
Woohoo!
Hooray!
The metal pointy sticks. Immediately puts the bait on it like a shish kebab.
I gotta try that. That's a good idea.
Actually, that's
This is
I'm
one
not
of the
trying to think of the
crazier.
implications of a meat arrow.
I'm not going to. No, I'm not going there. You don't want to stick the meat on the silver arrow and then fire that at Ganon, because that would be. Yeah, no, I'm not.
That's Ganon's actual weakness, though. That's how you one-shot him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You give him a tasty snack, so he tries to eat the snack, and then he just eats the silver arrow.
Fair enough.
But you only can fire it at him that way while he's invisible.
I smell a new flag set.
Leslie's
What
going to go ahead and look to get a heal here.
What have I done?
Where
It's
do we
late.
begin?
Save yourselves.
In the beginning, they let me do commentary.
And it all fell apart from there.
I mean, I think everything was fine until we both came along.
This is true. I mean, we are a bad influence.
You know. What kind of influence is there if there's not a bad one?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Yes. Leslie's back in level 9, now with 14 hearts, a white sword, a red ring, silvers, pretty much armed to the teeth.
And now the immediate Ganon roar, which is just. Yeah.
That's probably the meanest thing in this whole scene.
I'm sure Rick and CJ have and Tron have.
We have a list of things that were wrong with this seed. It's longer than just that one thing.
Then start with hitting the start button.
I think for me, the hardest thing about this seed was I probably spent as much time in level 9 as I did any other level.
Oh, I basically lived in 9 this whole seed.
I mean, it makes sense. When you have a seed that has an open 9 like this, obviously you were still looking for items, but
Yeah, it would have helped if I was better about marking my key doors, and I would have known that key door took me right to the second item. But I just kind of wrote that spot off as either a bomb wall or nothing. So I just kept looking elsewhere and elsewhere and elsewhere. And yeah, when you got 2 of the 3 items you're probably going to need for go mode, and 9's open, you're going through it.
mm-hmm.
Leslie Pro is going to find the door to Zelda.
Sounds like I definitely spent less time in 9 than you guys did. I spent my time exploring the overworld.
Wait, there's an overworld?
I mean, for me, the thing more of 9 was just trying to find the path to get to Ganon. By the time I got into level 9, I already had the 3 major components for this seed. Although, did we really ever need the ladder for this?
Yes, to get the power bracelet.
To get the silvers.
Right. Yes.
It was required
Yeah,
in 9 as well. I think there was a right side river room you had to go through as well.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, and the silvers are past the Chevy room also in 4.
Yeah. I remember that now that you said that.
The ladder very much required for this seed.
Which was freely available in a level 2 in the last room that I checked.
Yeah, but that requires you to go into level 2.
Which was the first level I found.
And it was free.
Shout outs to the death I took in 2 that took me back to the ladder. That saved me some time.
Oh, look at you being efficient and dying.
Look, dying is not always a bad thing, it just usually is. Leslie Pro's down in the southwest of Skull now, so this is the general area that he needs to be in.
I'm just appalled that you're not maxing out your timer, chest jerk.
My timer decided to not work, so...
I meant your Marble Madness timer.
Oh, I apologize. I'm just, killing time during the race. It's okay.
Sometimes you can make sandwiches to do that, I've heard.
I've heard you can also do runs to Burger King.
Too easy.
Yeah, that one is way too easy.
Okay, fine. How about Wendy's?
A little harder, since Wendy's is harder to get to in some places.
Or the ever so wonderful Taco Bell?
I ain't going to Taco Bell on the other side of town at 10:47.
That's
Only if
valid.
you really want to.
Yeah. I mean, those Doritos Locos Tacos aren't going to eat themselves.
I'd
If
like to
they
see
do,
that.
we have bigger problems.
Speaking of sandwiches,
Leslie's continuing to work his way through the level 9. I would hope that he's tracking the dungeons so that he can have a sense of where he's been and where he's not.
You mean tracking the staircases?
Yeah.
Tracking the rooms, tracking the doors.
Leslie may be considering going back to some stairs he's already seen, but Leslie's already been up here in full. So it looks like he's going back to rooms he's already been to, which kind of indicates that he may not be tracking.
It's always weird in this shaped world of Z1R when you go into a dark room in a level that's not 9 and the room starts to go dark. You go into a door and the room starts to go dark, I guess is what I meant to say.
That was a weird feeling. I haven't played a non-shapes flag set in a while, so I thought, why is my set? Oh, right. How quickly we forget.
There's 5 Ganons in this 9!
He completed his duplicator machine after all this time. Finally.
I would like to see a seed with multiple Ganons in it.
I wouldn't.
But what if there was a Ganon in every level?
Then I would yell at you, Elsoa,
Why would you yell at me?
for coming up with the idea.
I mean, we've already had Oops All Patras.
I still haven't forgiven you for that.
Neither has Nora.
That's actually a thing.
There was a seed that had played where it was a second quest 7 with 11 Patras in it.
Oh, I thought you meant literally all patterns. Oops. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
that did get written down in the Discord.
Gotcha.
I mean, I remember a seed I played years ago that had 4 patches in a row in some random level. But 11, that's far and above my abilities.
Yeah, extra bosses plus second quest 7, where you pretty much had to kill all but one of them because 7 is so linear.
No, thank you.
I think that another name for that would be pain.
It was not the easiest level to go through.
Understatement of the year.
Well, we did it.
Petra is the epitome of pain.
Well, Leslie's continuing to work his way through the level 9, trying to find the way to the Ganon and the old man. I would say the Zelda, but he's already got a pass to the Zelda.
How the heck do you have 189 rupees in this seed?
He found the large secrets and didn't spend the money.
I had 255. What are you talking about? At one point.
I was lucky I had 79 to buy the candle.
I did look to see where the other 2 big secrets were. Vanilla 6 and the northwest corner of Death Mountain.
Yep, never was getting those.
Yeah, exactly. I found them all, though. You're
So we
welcome.
have some good news. Leslie Pro has found the path to Ganon. But Leslie Pro is currently out of bombs.
Oh, right, and you need at least one of them to get to Ganon.
So now Leslie Pro is going to go try to find bombs. I appreciate the joke in chat that reads, I walked into the pet store and ordered a dozen bees. The worker came back with 13. When I asked him about it, he told me the last one is a freebie.
I like the perfectly timed ding that was in there.
But
Yeah, that's just timing right there.
Yeah, that was a friend replying to the dumbest thing. Well, not the dumbest, but one of the dumbest things I've ever seen today. But I can't mention it because if I do, Rick will yell at me.
It's probably Matt related.
It is not.
Okay, then I will not inquire.
No, Rick will yell at me because it's food related.
well, now I definitely want to know.
Well, my local grocery store is selling sushi rolls with Flamin' Hot Cheetos in them.
Well done.
Make of that what you will.
Okay, but what do they call them?
Hold on, I have to reference the picture. Cheetos Flamin' Hot Roll.
Oh.
Well, so much for creativity.
I know. Leslie has bombs, headed back to Ganon's room. I presume Leslie will up A immediately and then not see the hint.
I would assume so.
Lost opportunity.
Because I would love to hear Leslie's reaction to that.
Well, we might be speaking too quickly. He might still take a look.
No, usually when you know the path again and you just up an A and you go right straight. Or your path is Zelda, you just up an A and go there.
Yeah, and Leslie has the path. Although Leslie might be like, oh, I can find a shortcut. Although, the shortcut would have led him to the room above Ganon already. That's a dead Ganon. That's an up A.
Yep. So no, we don't get to. We don't get the reaction. Not today.
Oh well.
We
We'll
can
get the
always,
reaction
we can
when
always
we tell
pose
them.
the question.
True.
Nick, Ganon's roar is still there taunting you.
Is this where the inspiration for Phantom Ganon came in?
Maybe. Everyone, please get your GGs in the chat for Leslie Pro, finishing out with an official time of 1:22:17, good enough for 11th. Finishing before him was Dr. J PhD with a 1:02:40, Bogey Smalls with a 1:03:15, Sigil 711 with a 1:04:38, and CD Improv with a 1:19:20. Woohoo!
GG.
Absolutely, GG. And I believe we're about to be joined in chat by Leslie Pro. GG's.
Hey, GG, everybody. Wow.
GG, Leslie.
GG.
Yeah, GG's.
Thanks, guys. Wow. I have no idea what turns you took in what order and how you did it that quick. I just kept making turns and I just wound up digging all the wrong things.
Well, we are now required to let you know that if you went up north one room again, and you would get a hint that says the silver to kill the beast lies elsewhere.
And that was the
Of
only
course,
way.
I already had that one figured out because it was double heart 9, and at that point, I'm like, okay, we'll explore this later. Let's start digging out dungeons. The only dungeon I really didn't dig out was level 8. Other than that, that Silvers is basically the last dungeon I had.
Yeah, between the 4 of you on stream, we saw exactly 1 room of 8.
That was me.
Wasn't me? Was it me?
It was me. No, I took the grand tour of the overworld, but while looking for 9.
So that was the strategy. Also, shoutouts to an Armos item Red Ring to make combat less painful when there are Lionels in bad places on the overworld.
For sure.
Shoutouts to Power Bracelet blocking 9 for the 2nd straight week.
Yep,
That never
requiring
happens.
ladder. Which was in 2 along with the bus. If you dug that out, you were in good shape for this seed.
Well, you would think.
The only other stipulation is that you've got to, before you find level 9, find level 4, pay the toll, and get the silvers.
That's why I dug level 6 for that any key, because I had already seen 2 of the mugger rooms in level 7, so I figured, if I get the any key out of 6, it's easy street on that regard, because I felt you really needed that, because this seed seemed to be very key-starved.
It was.
Yeah, the keys were not plentiful.
Yeah, if you do watch this back, you'll see that I had 0 keys at all for the entire seed when I walked into level 9, and had to leave and go into 1 to get keys.
Yeah. This was anything but keysy. This was not key starved, this was a key drought.
I bought a key,
that.
and I was very happy with my purchase.
I think I cananed at least 5 times, and 3 of them was the same door that I forgot to go back through.
That's impressive.
I feel like I cananed 3 or 4 times in this seed easily, and there was one that I thought I had, but I just missed it by that much.
So, to anybody who's watching that are newer runners to the game, or thinking about playing this game, learn how to canan a key, because seeds like this exist.
They do.
Yes.
Oddly enough, I did not canan a key once. I don't know how I managed to pull that off.
You bought a key.
I guess that was the key.
And
You had a lucky horse. You had a lucky horseshoe.
And do bear in mind that the game logic does assume you can buy keys with infinite money.
Yeah, that is true. We don't run into those situations too often, typically, but they do exist.
Yeah, surprisingly, Z1R has like almost no logic except for the couple of pieces of logic which are extremely important because if they break, everything breaks.
Shout out to the ladder block ladder.
Oh yeah, the ladder in the moat room.
What was the caption of that picture? I think it was just a 4-letter word. Can't remember.
I think it was love.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, let's go with that, because nothing I'm thinking of is very pleasant. Oh, never mind me.
Well, I think with that, I'm going to step out, so thanks for having me.
Yes, I'm going to do the same, but thank you all for commentary and tracking and everything. It was a lot of fun, and see you next week.
Absolutely.
Always
you too.
is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Always
but
is a lot of fun.
next week it's going to be a random item that opens up level 9.
Heart container. Excuse me.
Power bracelet?
No, heart container.
I
it
don't
happen.
even know logically how that would work.
I don't care. Make it happen.
That would be interesting.
I'll settle for the power bracelet. That's okay.
Well, it's right like the heart container.
It does. Similar color, too.
Yeah, well, watch it be the power bracelet, and watch it be the power bracelet to open up level 9 again, because the game knows.
And we'll never know it's actually the Holy Grail.
See, I want one of those that says you must get the boomerang, but it doesn't tell you which one.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, spicy.
That'd be Fury's nightmare.
You have
What
to get the
the
regular boomerang.
Oh, yes.
All right, well, that's probably going to wrap it up for us here in the booth. So, on behalf of our forerunners, Truant Gamer, Leslie Pro, Just Jerk, and Adirondack Rick, on behalf of our tracker, Some Guy 10, and on behalf of my co-com, Moon Racing Phoenix, this has been Alsoa. We thank you for coming out tonight to watch the madness unfold. Not entirely sure where we're going to head from here. But I do want to wish you all a good night and stay warm if you're in a place that is getting colder. Stay cool if you're in a place that is getting hotter. And if you're in neither of those, congratulations.
And be sure to join us again next Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time for another race from the Zelda 1 Randomizer. Good night, everybody.
Good night. GG's.